Hello everyone, the PTS has been live now on the Division 2 for a couple of days. We streamed it on Friday night, the views were incredible, but we played the new countdown mode, we had a look at the new expertise system, and it was all very good. I really enjoyed the stream, I really enjoyed the PTS, and I just wanted to make a couple of videos this weekend to discuss the PTS and what was on offer. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at the expertise system. I'm going to be explaining exactly how this works, because a lot of people in stream were asking about this and we're asking how it worked. Is a little bit confusing or whatnot. So we're going to go over that today and give you the rundown of the expertise system and exactly how it works and what it does in the PTS. So remember that this is a PTS. There's going to be feedback given, and by the time this comes out and it's on console and whatnot and it's actually live, they could make some adjustments. But I'm going to be going and explaining this as it is right now. In tomorrow's video, what we're going to be doing, as you can see on screen now, we're playing a new countdown mode. I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on this mode in tomorrow's video and what I think they can do to improve this and how I feel about it. So that's going to be tomorrow as well. So make sure you hit like and share on today's video to support this. Subscribe today if you want to see that video tomorrow and more content from myself as well. I'd really appreciate it. And then one final plug before we do get into this, before you leave the video today, we have a fantastic The Division 2 community. It's linked down at the top of the video description, and we're fast approaching 20,000 members. So if you want to join the best Division community on Discord, go and click that link before you leave here today. Okay, so I'm now going to explain exactly what the expertise system is on the Division 2 and how it works, and I'll try and make it as simple as I can. It's actually quite a simple process. It's not too confusing, so I hope anybody that is confused by it will watch this video and understand exactly what it does. So on the PTS, and when this goes live, you're going to find the expertise at the recalibration station. So it's here with the optimization, the station, and the library. You've got this new menu now called expertise, and if you go into that, you've got all the weapons that you can go and level up with additional stats. You've got your gear, you've got skills, and you've got your brand sets. So and your gear sets as well. So that's everything that you can work on and everything that you're going to be wanting to upgrade. You can see that with Providence, I'm already proficient there. I can now upgrade these pieces to give myself more armor. And if we go over to the weapons, I was working a lot on my eagle bearer. So if we scroll down to my eagle bearer, you can see that that's proficient, and I've already upgraded that a little bit. That upgrades the weapon damage, and if I go into the upgrade of that, my next upgrade is going to give me another 1% weapon damage. So very briefly, to basically get an item proficient, you just got to use it. So the reason why I've got my eagle bearer and Providence proficient is because that was the build I was running. I had Providence pieces on, I had the eagle bearer on, and you just use it. Just use it for whatever you want to do, and you're always going to be gaining proficiency levels until you get to level 10. Once you get to level 10, the item becomes proficient. So it's as simple as that with the gear that you're running. You can see all the other different ARs here that I haven't used yet. None of them have been leveled up yet, but they start at 0, and you got to get them to level 10 to get them proficient. So that's the first task in getting an item additional stats. Now if we go over to my rifles, I had the Baker's Dozen as a secondary, the classic M1A rather, as a secondary throughout my stream on Friday. Never used it at all, but because it was my secondary, I did gain some expertise levels, and it's at level 9 currently. So there's nothing I can do with it until it reaches level 10, but as soon as it's level 10, that's going to become proficient. I'm going to be able to click into that, and I'm going to be able to add additional stats onto it through the expertise system. And it is as simple as that. Just wear the gear that you want to level up, just use it through whatever activities that you want to do, and once it gets to level 10, it's going to be proficient like my eagle bearer, and you're going to be able to upgrade it. Now another thing to take note at this point is your personal expertise level. You can see that I'm level 2 here. Now depending on your personal level will be how much you can upgrade the items. So we'll go back to my eagle bearer. This is something that I have got proficient with. We got it to level 10, and I have already done 2 upgrades on it. Now that is tied into your personal expertise level. So you can see here I'm currently on level 2 expertise, which gives me 2% weapon damage. That means that I've upgraded this 2 times. You need to use resources to upgrade it, and once you've got the item proficient, you don't need to make it proficient again. You can just keep on upgrading this. But what's stopping me from upgrading it again, although I haven't got the resources for it, if I did have the resources for this, because I'm only at expertise level 2 myself, I'm not able to upgrade the Eagle Bearer to expertise level 3 because I'm not level 3. So that personal expertise level is important, and you need to get that level up in order to get your items up as well. So the second I am level 3 on my personal expertise, I'm going to be able to come back to my Eagle Bearer and again level it up to give it an extra 1% weapon damage, which will be 3% in total, and it'll be level 3 expertise. Now, I'm not 100% what your maximum expertise level is, but I'm guessing it is level 10. So you're going to want to get your personal expertise level to level 10 before you can fully expertise any of your weapons, gear, brand sets, or skills. So that's what the aim of this is. And as I said, the only thing you need to do is wear the gear and play any activity you want to do. Everything you do, every piece of XP you get is going to be adding proficiency levels to your items. And once proficient, you're going to be able to upgrade them. Your personal expertise level does work a little bit different though, and that is leveled up by the amount of items that you are getting proficient. So you can see I've got 9 out of 332 items proficient here. So your aim here is to get more items proficient to upgrade your personal expertise, and that's going to make you use a hell of a lot more builds, a hell of a lot new weapons, because in order to get your personal expertise up, you need to make more items proficient. So you're going to be using more ARs, more whatever. Just go through all of the builds that you've got, get as much items proficient as you can. As you start doing that, you'll be able to get to your max expertise level, and then you're going to be able to get your items to their max expertise level, if that makes sense. And just to give you a visual, you can see on screen there, just after I've got that kill, my proficiency levels were increased from a gift, sacrifice, and providence defense piece there. It just pops up on screen as you're playing the game, as you're doing any activity that you want to do. And this is what it looks like on your loadout. So this was the build I was using the other night. I was using my Eagle Bearer headshot build. Again, you can see there that I was using my Eagle Bearer. You can even see on the item, I've currently got it at level 2 expertise. It shows on the item as well, just above the stats. I've got that additional 2% weapon damage on it at the expertise. I've still got my normal stats there as well, and everything else just looks the same. You've just now got that section for your expertise as well. If we go into my Baker's Dozen, you can see it's currently at proficiency rank 9. My card is currently at proficiency rank 9. And as I said earlier, I didn't use these 2 items at all. They were just equipped while I was playing, and they were still getting leveled up. Even the specialization, now this takes longer to rank up. I only got it to proficiency rank 2 during my stream the other night, but that will rank up as well just by having that equipped. And how the gear sets work, we are going to quickly discuss that, because this works a little bit different. Whereas like the Eagle Bearer, you are upgrading the proficiency just for the Eagle Bearer. When it comes to brand sets and gear sets, you're doing it for the brand set. Okay, so with Providence, I've got this proficient, but I only had to wear 1 piece to get Providence proficient. You don't need to get the proficiency up on the mask, chest, backpack, holster, knees, and gloves, say. You just need to get 1 piece proficient, and then the whole of the brand set is going to be proficient. So you're then able to spend your resources into getting extra stats on them for any of the pieces. So that's how the brand sets work. I actually don't like this. I'd prefer personally if you had to do each individual item like you do with the weapons and the skills and whatnot, but it doesn't work like that currently in the PTS. You just got to get 1 piece proficient for all of them to be proficient. Now, what that also does mean though is, like you can see, I've got 3 pieces of Providence on this build. That got proficient very, very quick, because each of those 3 pieces was earning proficiency levels for the proficiency, which means it went up really, really quick, and I got that proficient pretty much straight away. My Grupo gloves also got proficient. That's the only Grupo piece I was wearing on this build, but you'll notice now when we go back into the expertise station that every single Grupo item I'll be able to level up if I want, and the same with the Overlord there, and the same with the Fenris. So just going back to the expertise station now with what I just said, if we scroll down to brand sets, you can see that Providence is efficient. We've also got Grupo's proficient, and if we find Fenris as well, Fenris is proficient. Now, the only rule against this is I did say Overlord was proficient, but it wasn't. Named items are separate. So I was wearing the Overlord Fox's Prayers, so that did not count for the brand set. They are still separate items, so that does still need to be made proficient. But you can see with the Providence, Grupo, and Fenris, just wearing the one item got the whole of the brand set proficient. So I can now go and stack into a Grupo backpack if I wanted to, or Grupo knee pads or whatnot. It's unlocked every single one for me. And with gear pieces, I'm going to be adding an extra 1% total armor when I do get round to upgrading them. And that is pretty much it. It is as simple as that. When this goes live, I doubt there's going to be many more changes made to this system because it is really, really good. But your main focus is just going to be getting proficient in as many items as you can so you can upgrade your expertise level to max. And once your expertise level is maxed out, you're going to be maxing out all of the extra stats on the pieces that you want for your build. So, you know, that's the aim of this. I guess you'd like to have all 332 pieces proficient with everything maxed out for the completionists. But that's the proficiency system. Now, I don't know what stats you get. Like, I know the Eagle Bearer, and I'm guessing with all the other assault rifles and maybe all the other weapons, when you do get them proficient, it is going to be a weapon damage increase. And as we just had a look with the gear, if we go back down to the Providence defense pieces there, you can see it's giving me total armor. I'm not so sure because I haven't got proficient with any skills or my specializations. Oh, I did actually. Let's have a look at the turret. So if we go and have a look at the turret, which I've made proficient, that's going to increase the base damage there. So I'm not sure what each of the stats will be on the different skills there. It's going to be damage for turret. It could be something else for your pulse. It looks like it's armor for gear pieces, weapon damage for weapons. But it'll be interesting to see what stats are going to be increased on each piece as we go. I imagine they'll be the same across the board where they can be, but the skills are going to be quite separate. One of the questions that somebody did ask in the stream was, does the expertise work for mods as well? It doesn't. You can see here, all we've got is weapons, we've got gear, we've got skills, brand sets, and gear sets. That is all that you can work towards the expertise ranks. There are no mods at all. And that does bring us to the end of the video. I did just want to quickly go over the expertise and how it worked in the PTS. As I just said, I don't think there's going to be much changes to this. The system seems to work very well. One of my personal opinions is that I'd like the brand sets to kind of like break away from just having to do one of the pieces to get everything. It would be good if you had to do, say, the Providence mask and then the Providence backpack as well, just to force you to like change builds around a bit and work with those pieces to get them proficient before you can expertise them. But I do really like the system. I just want to share my thoughts before we end. I do think, personally, this is going to be something that is going to add a lot more grind for me. I've not been playing the game a lot recently, apart from my raid streams or whatnot. So once this update does go live, the first thing I'm going to want to do is get on, get my proficiency level up. I'm going to want to, with all of my builds, get every single piece of them to max expertise to get all of those extra stats on them. Like, I really love my Eagle Bearer headshot build where I've had 2.3 million crit out of my Eagle Bearer. With the additional 10% weapon damage that it's going to have once that is maxed out, I can't wait to see what damage numbers I'm going to be getting with it then. So maybe we can get close to a 3 mil crit, you know? Probably not, but we definitely go over 2.5, say. So it's very exciting. It does add that element to it. It gives me more of a grind to do without having to make us go to level 50. A lot of people were saying, will there be a level 50? Will we be made to regrind all our builds or whatnot? And with this is a great way of progressing without the need to do that. I am able to work on current builds and improve them, and it gives me a lot to grind for. So I am very happy with this system. I think it's the biggest win in the PTS for me. The other thing to discuss is this game mode that we just finished now, Countdown. It was fun, but there's a lot more to say about that in tomorrow's video. I'm going to be giving you my views and thoughts on Countdown and exactly what I think they can do to make it better, including fixing this glitchy end screen at the end there. But yeah, thank you for watching today's video. That is expertise on the Division 2, and that's exactly how it works. Let me know what you think down in the video comments of what you think about the system, and if you've been playing the PTS, you know, just let me know your thoughts. I'm going to end it there. Don't forget to hit like and share to support. Subscribe if you're new here. We'll be back tomorrow with that countdown video, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.